Just thinking that don't have a lot of time left. It's a little bit. It's a very desperate time that I have now, and I. But at the same time, in saying that, there's no hope for redemption. There's not going to be any saving of me. It's a little bit daunting to think what I have to do, but at the same time, you have to know when you're broken. You have to know when you've got nothing left to give. And I know that that time has expired, and it's really easy to work out for me. That is that I did everything to get my life back. I never finished high school. Honestly, I'll tell you, it was the year before I got expelled from high school that a depression started. I just didn't know it. I didn't know how to understand it. But basically, a voice was telling me that I shouldn't be here. It's not a voice. It's like this cloud. I don't know how to describe it. Like a feeling around you, you know. And telling me how useless I was, how nobody cared, nobody liked me, all that kind of stuff. Pretty normal when you're a teenager, but I think for me, I took it way more personally. Suffered at school a lot, but it used to be every couple of years something would happen that I just couldn't deal with it. But then it was every couple of years, then it was every couple of months, then it was every couple of weeks, then it was every couple of days. Now it's the constant. It's the only constant thing. It's just, and you can be screaming at the top of the hill for help, and everybody can hear you. They're looking straight at you and they're hearing you, and they're like, so what? They don't care. There's no help. There's no service. There's nothing. You know, it doesn't really matter what it is. There's no help. The Australian Embassy, I asked for help. I can't afford a passport home. They said, don't care. They're like, basically, their reply was, go fuck yourself. We don't care that we've made the passport so expensive that nobody can afford it. That's not our problem. Go fuck yourself. That was their response. Nobody listens to you, you know. Nobody really wants to listen. Nobody has a solution for you. But I'm exhausted, emotionally, mentally exhausted, trying to figure out something. Another good example is this. In the last year, I've applied for 1,000 jobs in Australia. 982 or something, 980. There's been like 2 or 3 replies, and it's because I'll tell you what it is. I'm 46. I'm a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant male. I'm white. I don't fit any diversity quota, right? Nobody cares. But when you think about it, I'm like the minority of minorities. I have an incurable disease that you can't see that can cause great pain and distress, but because you can't see it, you don't believe it exists. And nobody cares about that. It's superficial. Diversity, equity, inclusion, it's superficial bullshit. But you can go tell, but you can't tell anybody you have this, because then they will put it as negative, because it's not your black feet, you're not a black woman, you're not an LGBTQ, so go fuck yourself again. Because we're going to get paid to hire a fucking another middle-aged white man. Yeah, you might be the minority of minorities. You might have nothing and be losing everything, and you don't have anywhere to go, and you might not even have a life in about a week. But we don't give a fuck about that. Now, if you come back and you tell us you're a black LGBTQ lesbian, trans lesbian, you'll be first on the list, but they just don't care, And so I've got nothing to go to, and I'm losing all my money, all my savings, they're all going. So I'm going to be with nothing soon, and I can't even get a passport to go back home. Does anybody care? No! And, yeah. It's amazing that I'm in this situation. I just thought there might be a miracle, but there's going to be no miracle. So I'm going to be okay with this, because I gave everything I could to get ahead, but man, it's a lot to take in right now. The next stage. My mother died last month. Well, not last month, the last day of the month of June. June, wasn't it? I didn't think it'd be this quick, but I guess it is. My mother's birthday today, on Mother's Day here. Yeah. It's first. It's the first birthday that it's my mother's it's the first birthday where my mother has passed that I know of in my whole life. It's like, I'm still not good with it, but I knew it was going to have to happen, I'm okay with it, but like it's a lot to take in today, It's the first of my mother's birthday where she's not here, and her son is about to go to, it's kind of crazy. But I did everything I could to get ahead. I went back to school. I went back to university. I got 2 master degrees. I tried really hard, but the depression keeps coming back and ruins it. You are progressing, getting ahead, then the depression comes and you get hit so hard you can't deal with it, And you work with fuckwits who are completely fucking retarded as well. And you're like, you could fix this process to make it so streamlined. But they don't give a shit about that. They don't give a fuck, And so you're back always at the entry level, and I'm like, fuck it. What the fuck is the point of going on, It's just not worth the pain, not worth the stress, not worth anything. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know. I mean, I know what's going to. No, I don't know. There's no real way out. Anyway, good people, I better go. Video's probably been too long anyway. Who gives a shit, right? All right, have a good day, good people. Bye. Yeah, so just finished at the gym. Workout. I'm in control, so I do very well there. But anything I'm out of control of seems to be that I get destroyed by other people. I'm not joking. And, there's nowhere else for me to go do. Life is just sort of a misery. Painful now, it's lonely, it's destructive, it's tearing me, every day gets worse. And the worst thing is, no one will help you. Remember, the biggest lie in the world is, oh, there's help for you. No, there's fucking not. And if anyone tells you so, tell them to fuck themselves, because they're lying to you. There is no help out there. What there is there's a lot of people who are paid to pretend to help. But they do the minimum required so they can write down in their KPI that they did something. They don't give a fuck deep down. I've asked the Australian Embassy for help. They told me to go fuck myself. They told me to go fucking kill myself. Basically. They don't give a fuck. They say, it's your responsibility. I say, I'm not the one that mandated the fucking price where it's out of my hands. I can't fucking afford it. Or I'm gonna fucking die in this country because I can't afford to go back to Australia. And if I did go back, I'd die anyway because I wouldn't have any fucking thing to go back to. Doesn't it look nice? But I can't afford to live here. I can't afford to live anymore. I just can't afford it. And I can't afford life, you know. I just sort of decided it's not worth trying anymore. Just there's one little glimmer of hope now, but I don't think it'll work out, because one thing that you don't understand also is once you're in this position is it's this constant cloud, this constant ghost that's over you. Now what I mean is, when I was 15, it was like once every couple of months I'd feel depressed. Then when I get a little bit older, it'd be like every month one day I'd feel depressed. Then after a while, after another few more years, it's like every week, 2 days I might feel depressed. And then now it's like every day. But no matter what I've tried in my life, I can't get rid of the cloud, this ghost that is around me, it surrounds me, no matter how much I try. I've asked for help, and the help has never done anything, because it's not designed to do anything. It's designed to basically, as I said before, they can mark on their work schedule they did something and get paid. You know, that's it. Don't ever expect anything more from people. Yeah, there are some people that don't suffer from this, so they don't know what I'm talking about. They just think, I say, get over it, you'll be alright, you know. But they don't understand what actually happens to you as a human. You're basically, it becomes everything you are, right? And it's also everything you're not. You don't want to be this, but it is everything you are. And it just exhausts you. You think you're a big tough Superman. But this is the most exhausting thing you can go through. It's so exhausting. It's more exhausting than bench pressing 400 pounds, 12 reps. That's fucking easy. But trying to get through this shit, it takes everything you've got, and then everything you've got is no longer enough for it. And it just gets worse. And it's like, you know, you got through an episode and you're like, I fucking did it. I feel a little bit better now. But then it comes back fucking stronger. And you're like, fuck, I thought I was fucking beating this thing, and then it's not. Then it's beating you again. It learnt a way to conquer you even more. And you're screaming at the top of your lungs for people, help me, I'm drowning, I'm dying here. And they're like, oh yeah, well, let me just tick you off on a box so I can get paid. That's it. That's all we've got in life. But I've got this one little last chance. I don't think it'll work. I think it'll fucking blow up. But then again, I know that as soon as I start doing it well, then it will come back and it will fucking destroy me again. And I'll go through the same shit. I'm fucking done with this world. I really am. I'm done with it. I can't escape this shit, you know. Anyway, I gotta go home. I gotta buy some Coke and just fucking drink Coca-Cola. I don't give a fuck about anything. I don't care. You know. I don't know. I haven't thought out how to finish everything, but whatever it is, it's gonna be a... Who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a shit at the end of the day? Nobody! I am screaming at the top of my lungs, help, help, help. No one is listening, no one cares. They turn away, they walk away, and they're like, go fuck yourself, dickhead. That's it, that's the truth. Alright, good people, have a good day. Bye for now.